And welcome back, everybody. After missing a week, we are back with a show that's so stuffed with topics. We actually got 4 additional bonus topics coming from members. It is going to be, the main
What,
show is going to be loaded, trust me, and then the bonus stuff as well. We're going to be all over the place. So,
why you lie, Armin?
He's not.
We weren't gonna have anything until something drops a day later than what the scoopers
yeah,
said.
it's true. Okay, look, like we weren't gonna have much, but then a lot of stuff happened, and we're like, you know what? This actually turned out to be a really solid and decent show. So we
And
are
not a
gonna
single
talk.
thing is about Blade.
It's amazing. Another week without Blade. We're successfully past that, but don't worry, we'll be talking about that in less than a month, I assume. So, look, we're gonna talk Captain America, Agatha, X-Men, Superman, more X-Men, Deadpool and Wolverine, and for members, we're talking Spider-Man Noir, Acolyte, Marvel cracking down on leaks, and the DC Universe reboot. So there's going to be a lot to cover. We're not going to waste too much time. But, of course, before we get to the actual show, as always, you guys got me here. I am your host, and you can follow me on all those Linktree links. Just to know, if you do reach out to me, if it takes me a couple days to reply to you, it's not because I'm ignoring you. I try to pretty much just not check my messages up until one point, and then I just go through, and for like 2 hours while I'm on the edible, I reply to everybody. Hence why the further into the edible I reply, the worse my reply might be. But that's more fun for you. So I'll get to those messages. I promise. And also, shout out to all the fans of CBC that stopped me at Montreal Comic Con. I didn't tell anybody I was going. I was just walking by. People found me, took pictures. We talked for, man, one person I talked with like for 30 minutes. It was great to meet a bunch of you guys. And I know some of you messaged me saying you saw me, but you weren't sure, so you didn't say hi. You probably should have, because it was me, and I would have bought you food. Because one of you said you saw me eating. You're like, oh, I didn't want to interrupt you. You could have. I would have just bought you food. So next time you see me, interrupt me, I guess, and I'll buy you food. So there you go, everybody. And let's introduce the rest. So here we also got Mitch.
Yeah, hi. I just want to say thanks to everyone who subbed to the channel, the Mitch 692 channel, because we just passed 100. I think it's 110 now, actually.
Oh, yeah.
10% of the way to monetize. So close. Not so far. I mean, yeah, that's all going good. Got some Jared still snapping. It's all good stuff.
All the stuff you expect, huh?
Yeah. So yeah, absolutely. So Linktree, Ghost up.
Yep. And also then we got Tristan.
Yeah. Stuff's in the link tree. It's hot as hell, and trying to do some other types of videos to prevent burnout because I almost had a case of that the other day.
I noticed you didn't upload in like 2 weeks. I was like, Jesus.
Well, no, it's because I've backlogged like 5 to 6 videos already. And I'm just waiting on stuff, and then since they're not ready, I have to buffer that with some other videos. I'm just looking doing something else because doing the same type of video back to back really gets to you after a while.
That's kind of how it goes. I mean, look, I follow some people that, no joke, they do like 25, 30 videos on TikTok a day, and they're like 5 minutes long. I'm like, you guys are even crazier than I am. Like, it's
yeah, that's nuts. Yeah.
But it's how it goes. So, you know, I get it. But definitely, you guys gotta follow Tristan and Mitch. Just follow those link trees. You'll be able to find their stuff. I know a lot of people aren't even using social media anymore, and you know, people aren't even using like the sub thing anymore. Like, I watch videos like every month. There's a guy I follow. He releases a new video every month. He gets anywhere between 800,000 to 2 million views per video. And he's been doing it for like 2 years. So I was like, man, how many subs does he have? 12,000.
Nice.
But,
classic.
like, I've noticed, like, I don't even sub to some channels anymore because their videos just pop up in my feed, and I didn't realize I was never subbed. Like Digital Foundry, I watched their stuff. I just thought I was subbed. I never was.
After you watch a couple of the videos, it's just the YouTube algorithms. Oh, you like this channel? Okay, here you go.
Yeah, so like
it's kind of crazy though.
It is. It really is. So everybody, it does help if you sub, but if you just watch it, it'll pop into your algorithm now, and you don't even have to. So, but check out the videos that everybody's putting out, and support. I guess that's what you got to do, right? That's what you got to do. Yeah.
Exactly.
So with that out of the way, let's just get to the first topic, everybody, because we got to talk about the Captain America: Brave New World trailer. Whew. Whew.
Yeah, it's a trailer. I watched it.
I thought it was a really good trailer.
Yeah, it's
Same.
good. I was like, the only thing I saw about it is that okay, they're still going with you're not Steve Rogers, Sam Wilson.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was like, okay. It's a good trailer. So we're going with that.
I mean, let's be honest here. Out of like the one run Sam had as Cap, that was like the only story. Everything boiled down to you're not Steve Rogers. That's all he's ever going to get.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but that's all he's ever going to get.
Yeah.
But also that gives us a good angle. It's like, look, you can't be the new Captain America. You can't lead the Avengers. You're not Steve Rogers. It's like, you're right, I'm not, but I am Captain America.
But the thing about it is with the Thunderbolt Ross, where he's saying that, but yet he wants to do the same thing that they were doing in the beginning with Steve Rogers, is use him as an actual soldier. So I was like, okay.
Yeah. And like, I know like there's a couple of takeaways in this trailer that really jumped out to me. Obviously, besides Red Hulk, because everybody knows that. We've talked about it. We don't need to discuss it too much. The thing that jumped out at me is obviously we are going back to the Eternals, and Tiamat is right there in the trailer.
I told you it was canon. I told you.
No, they're just taking the characters and putting them into other things now.
Yeah, it means it's canon.
We're going to see...
it means no more Eternals too.
Mitch. We are long overdue for another Kingo poster to remind us he exists.
I mean, it's true. Yeah, it's very true. Yeah.
Now...
I mean, it's still more than Shang-Chi, so...
That's
Who
true.
Wins?
He's like
really
evaporated into the ether. What's happening here? Now, the one thing I find really interesting in this is we're heavily involved with the whole world is clearly going on Tiamat, trying to converge and like mine him. I just recently did a video a couple days ago. A news report sprung up, hey, you guys are going to see the early established pieces of Silver Samurai and Japan getting into the world conflict. And then you watch this, you're like, hold up.
They're in Japan.
Huh. And
they're literally right there.
Right, and they're clearly mining him as well, and that's like the world government. That's the brand new world, or as it was known, the New World Order. Whoever's going to get their hands on this substance, and Tiamat is going to lead the arms race. And like, there's a lot that leaked from this film a year ago before the massive reshoots that's lining up perfectly with this trailer. So I'm sitting back, I'm going, boy, this is going to be real interesting right now. Like, it's.
I just like it that people were saying the trailer was going to happen yesterday and it didn't happen. And then it just popped out of nowhere early this morning.
Because Marvel baited the leaker. That's what.
Get him. Oh, man. It's really, really interesting to me. The other thing I kind of noticed in this, and obviously they're doing this a lot still, there's a couple frames in this where I think they deliberately they've cut out characters standing
100%,
there.
yeah.
They're
all Hulk scenes. Every single one of them.
Yep. Like, there's clearly a scene where Sam Wilson is standing next to someone because he's not center frame. And I'm like, boy, that is a missing character right there.
It's the scene where like the car explodes and it's in two halves. It's like, oh, we know exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
There's like nothing in the middle of it. And it's framed that you'd see the Hulk or Red Hulk right in the middle.
I'm just wondering, like, is Ross like in on everything, or is he just a pawn?
100%. He's in on everything.
Because that's what I was like wondering throughout the whole entire trailer. Is like, are you that ignorant about you having traitors in your little circle here? And I'm like, it sounds like he's behind most of it.
The leader is definitely playing everybody against each other. Like, he's got that big brain power, you know? Like, that's really what it's about. Like,
he's got that true social brain power, yeah.
Yes. They're calling back to Iron Man 2, and Elon's coming back to be fully canon. Just watch.
Yeah, so if it is later, then I guess we all know how he becomes Red Hulk, because seeing the thing, he almost got assassinated, and the only thing that could probably bring him back is this serum from the Hulk.
I bet you he's been Red Hulk before that.
I could see it because like that. There's a scene in the trailer where like Sam is entering a facility and like there's a table and everything's locked down, syringes everywhere, and suddenly all the lighting is red. I'm like, boy, this is on the nose a little.
Yeah, because even the satellites, I assume the satellite shot is outside that
Yep.
place, and like even the satellites are red.
Yeah.
So, okay, I get where you're going with this.
Yeah, let's try to be on the nose, and you're still gonna have those people, you know, on TikTok being like, what if these red lights are a dragon that's red? Because I've Google searched red things in Marvel, and a dragon popped up. It's like,
no.
Yeah. It's gonna happen though. It's gonna happen.
What?
And probably
Yeah.
There's a red thing, boom.
Imagine.
Oh man, I don't know. Like, also, can we talk about how Giancarlo shot his scenes 3 weeks ago, and he's already all over this trailer?
I mean, he shot his next load of scenes.
True. Yeah. So.
I'm surprised he'd have more than 5 to 6 minutes in this movie.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they reshot the movie twice, so
they Frankenstein it together, so it's like 2 and 4 minutes apiece.
We're just gonna get 2 separate movies, and at the end, it's revealed we were watching 2 multiverse films, and there's gonna be 2 Sam Wilsons at the end. They're like, we're so big brain with this one.
I thought you were gonna say it was a movie within a movie, and we see Sam Wilson watching it.
I mean, either way, I wouldn't be mad about it.
Yeah, huh?
Like the whole movie is just like the leader. No.
Yeah. It's playing tricks on him, being like, "Hey, well, you didn't think that was gonna happen, did you?" It's like, "Oh, okay."
Turns out it's all just a Mysterio illusion.
Yeah. It could honestly, like, there's a lot in this trailer I'm intrigued by. I'm still worried about this film. Don't get me wrong, but what they showed here is looking good.
Yeah, the trailer's put together well. Even though you can really tell which are the reshoots, but I'm not sure if that's because we all know where the reshoots are.
Right.
Because we know Giancarlo wasn't in this movie before, and then suddenly he is, and now he's most of the trailer. And it's like, cool, well, that's new plot. The cherry blossom scene at the end is clearly new because the CGI in that is horrendous.
Mm-hmm. And quite obviously, we're missing... there is nothing to do with anything we saw with the shooting of the Serpent Society. They're 100% like cut. The original version, they're gone.
So with the new suit, is I know besides being for toys, like is a new suit for him going hypersonic?
Because he's wearing a helmet there. You can see it.
Because I know it's like before he never really needed a specialized suit to do that. So
because man never went that fast.
Yeah.
I'm not your dad's Captain America.
I'm quick.
I'm built for speed.
Oh, man. I mean, there's just a lot with this that I think works. And, like, how do I put this nicely? Yes, it still looks a bit janky, okay? I want to get that across. But some of the CG's clearly, like Mitch mentioned, Red Hulk and the, peak CG is unfinished look of it, where it's so smooth and it looks like the first trailer for She-Hulk. That's what I'm trying to say.
It's a little bit, yeah.
It's not quite complete there.
Yeah. Thankfully, we've got a few months before this comes out, so hopefully.
Yeah. This has got to be locked in by like the end of January because it comes out in February.
Yeah.
So they got some time to work on this, and hopefully they can, tighten up the graphics on level 3 or whatever they used to say in that old G4 commercial.
Christ.
That's a throwback one for you kids.
Kids like, what's G4?
Yeah, exactly. So, any closing thoughts on this before we move on outside of it looks like a good Captain America movie, I guess.
I mean, that's what it is, yeah. It looks like a good Captain America movie. Will it keep the tone the trailer had? I hope it does. Because it looks more Black Widow, Winter Soldier than like Cap 1 and Civil War, but if it can keep that, it should hopefully be good.
I'm just happy that Marvel knows their marketing because, again, it's coming out February 14th in the middle of Black History Month.
Yeah, that was smart. It's a smart move. Like, can't blame
them. I'm just glad that they like reduced Sabra to 2 shots.
Yeah.
It sucks she's still in there, but
which is interesting because a lot of movies during like January and February don't make a lot.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I mean, they tested the water so heavily and proved that Deadpool 1, which made bank, can work. So it's like, if you do it right, we got it.
Did Black Panther come out in February as well?
Yeah, it did. Black Panther did. The first one did.
Yeah. When did this Wakanda Forever come out?
November, I think.
November, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
So here we go. Get hyped, because we're probably going to get a little bit more soon, as typically once they reveal something, there's a little bit of a follow-up in the week, and then we got San Diego and D23 coming up, so we're definitely going to have news. So, just stay tuned, everybody, and we'll be back. Now, let's talk about another trailer that dropped, which is the trailer for Agatha All Along.
Exactly. Yeah.
I knew.
I fell asleep during that trailer.
I knew.
Because you have no commentary.
It's true. All right, hold on. Where's the boot button? Where is it? I'm kicking this man out of here. I'm going to mute him.
So I was watching that trailer, and I was like, okay, cool. We get some magic in the MCU again, and it's just her trying to make her own posse again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So never mind.
She's going to get the magic back. Like, it's all good.
She don't need her magic.
She kind of do, because she's been drained. She's got nothing.
Yeah.
She's
It was
got nothing.
for her purpose.
But also, like, watch these two trailers, Captain America and this back to back, and tell me, I dare you to tell me Marvel Studios makes everything the same. It's like, that's been the argument since phase one.
They will.
And like,
they will.
Like, the Agatha trailer is, if you could explain to somebody the exact opposite of Captain America 4, this would be that trailer. It's like,
but they make jokes, that's why.
Ah, yes, the jokes. Yes.
They dare to have a human moment in them. Oh my god.
The bane of all my existence, human emotion.
That's why they're all the same, just because they have fun with it.
Oh, man. Like, okay, so a lot of people know, if you've been listening to the show, if you've been following me, just making videos about it, the occult side of Marvel and like DC is my absolute favorite. I just love all that weird stuff.
So why have you been trashing on this show for the last year and a half?
So you guys know, it's kind of like my thing. I'm like, okay, I got to find something that I'm like, oh, I don't know about this, but clearly I love everything about it.
Yeah,
and
like Eternals, yeah.
Oh, yeah, exactly like Eternals. Yes.
I like the occult too, but yeah, this made it look boring.
Zero taste. No degrees.
What is okay, I'm booting you too. I need old people on this show.
You can't even find the boot button.
Ricardo,
man.
No, he says he'll try to find the boot button, but the boot button finds him.
Oh,
it's
man.
True, it does, yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't know, like, I love this trailer. I'm excited that it's perfectly timed for Halloween. Like, the synergy here is perfect. I am just hoping, and I really hope, that they took their time and there isn't too much of a let's drag our feet or give you some filler, because, like, I've been enjoying the Acolyte, but at least 2 of those episodes have been filler that could have been elsewhere. And
No.
I'm like,
No. There's been no filler. I haven't seen the newest episode. There's been 0 filler in the Acolyte.
Okay, the new
Filler's when they go
like...
off on like a beach episode. Like, that's filler. if it has any connection to the plot, it's not filler, like, by definition.
They definitely could have condensed it a little. I just hope that this is like A to B, no fluff. We don't need to waste your time. You know.
I mean, we know the plot is literally we're going down a road. So
true.
It's really interesting about how they're going to release this, because obviously it is for the spooky month, but the first 2 episodes are going to be released September 18th, and then the others will release weekly until November 6th. So that's a way to have a release schedule. So
they're just bookending spooky month.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it makes sense. You know, it makes sense. Like, it's gonna boost because everybody wants to watch spooky stuff during spooky month, right? Like, well, of course you do. You know, so it's like having some of it release, not time with it. Like, you know, WandaVision was a result of the pandemic and delays, because that was supposed to be a Halloween show, and then things happened. Remember, because it was supposed to come out before those giant delays. And
I mean, you're asking me to remember 4 years ago.
Okay, fair enough.
But do you guys think it's like a good idea that it's 9 episodes instead of like 6 or 8?
Is it?
That's what it says. First 2 episodes, unless it's one whole big episode, first, and then the other 7.
Yeah, I think it's fine.
I thought it was still 6.
Unless the information here is wrong.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense to me if you really think about it. It does make sense that that's like the length of it. Because
I just hope, like you said,
right, it is 7. Yeah, it's 9
hope it
episodes. Well,
I just hope it doesn't have that much filler.
That's all I want. Like, just give me a straight up great series. Take your time, tell the story you want, and also explore the weird side of Marvel that you're clearly doing here. Because there's so much.
Hey, right, it's Jack Schaefer, isn't it? Still.
Yeah.
Jack Schaefer, the One Division. So like, it's the same team. That was 9 episodes. This is 9 episodes. I've got faith.
Yeah.
I never understood why people didn't have any faith in this show. I get why, because it's who wants a show about a side character when that's half of Marvel stuff.
Mitch, do you know the fact that this show stars a Whammon?
I mean, I do, yeah.
Well, there you go.
So did One Division, and nothing's been as impactful as that show since.
I hear what you're saying, but I raise you Whammon. So
well, it like. To see that is that the woman made Vision white, so
yes.
No, the man made Vision white. The white guy made Vision white.
The white guy. You don't even remember Hatham's name? Come on.
How can I?
Yeah, I don't even know.
A scene.
I am cursed to remember that guy's name because he was so terrible. I hate him.
I mean, nothing's perfect, right? But
that's true. It's true.
Yeah. But yeah, again, the leaks are right about this show as well.
Yeah?
Because they were like, it's got Wiccan in it, or Billy Kaplan, and Witch's Road, and Wanda's dead. And it's like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Not that Wanda's actually going to be dead, but yeah.
I mean, at the end, they're definitely resurrecting her. Like that's
100%, yeah.
That's clearly what we're getting at the end. It's like, yep.
It's going to be Billy gets his powers.
Yeah.
And I can't remember what they called him, like the Fulcrum or something. There's something like that in Marvel. And he's like, hey, my mum's back now. Now we have to assemble the Young Avengers and go find her. And she's going to be with Doom in that area for one reason or another.
For one reason or another. I like that. Just a reason.
We all know it's because Doom's a magical boy. But
I mean, that's true, yeah. Could you imagine if he resurrected her and that's like the reveal at the end?
I really hope so. That'd be really cool.
Scoop! Doom is in this. We scoop this. Us.
It'll be a Venom's photoshopped arm coming on screen, and that's how.
Which Venom? Because the only one.
Tom Hardy's Venom, obviously.
I'm excited for the last scene. It's just Wanda. When I get out of here, I'm gonna go Latveria. I clap because it's Dr. Doom. Yeah.
I mean, it's about on par with Solo, right?
Han Olono? You didn't like Han Olono?
Han Olono. I've never heard that in my life before.
Oh man. I mean, just imagine if you would have told them I'm alone, and they're like, "Okay, your name is Han Olono. I need that. What if?"
That would have been better than Solo.
Okay, you're Solo. I get it. Oh man. Yeah. So, any closing thoughts on Agatha outside of it looks great, despite what Tristan will tell you?
The heretic here says.
Yeah.
I just hope it has a black cat in it. Probably get some more.
I mean, it's gonna have one. Let's be honest. That house at the end of the Witch's Road is absolutely gonna have a black cat in it.
Yeah.
If not, it's gonna be Aubrey Plaza. Like she's gonna be introduced as a black cat, and then she's gonna turn into. I assume the Emerald Witch because her stuff's green.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I didn't even think of that, but I think you're on the money with that one. Man, I'm kind of dumb for missing that. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. You watch. I call it Polaris, and I'll laugh my head off.
Ooh. That would
save you from Magneto and bring you over here.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind that. I'll be real with you. I wouldn't mind that.
You just completely change their character.
Yeah. That's cool. That's fine.
Just taking stuff from Magneto. It's a shame.
I mean, it's what he deserves, right?
Yeah.
He deserves better.
I mean, terrorists don't deserve anything.
Oh man. man. So
Is Sabra gonna come in here and call Magneto anti-Semitic?
No.
Oh.
This is the big crossover we're waiting for. Hey Magneto, we see what you're doing. Wait, what? Oh man, the MCU is gonna get real political, real quick.
Oh, yeah,
It's gonna be something. So there we go, everybody. That's a little on that end. We'll be back with more, obviously, as the series is right around the corner. Now, next up, what if I told you that X-Men 97 Season 3 could be in shambles?
Could. It's guaranteed.
So, for people that missed it, the third season will officially be, shaped by, and the showrunner and the person in charge of it will be the man who brought us Thor, Love and Thunder, and What If.
Is that how you want to say it? I thought it was like they're going with rewrites.
Yeah, well, I want to start off on the bad foot, and then we'll find the positive after.
There is no positive with this news.
No positive. You can probably put in those laughing goats again.
Oh.
I mean, the one funny thing he's done.
Yeah. That's what everyone's gonna be talking about. The one.
It's just Logan making the sounds to morph.
It's like the thing with.
Well, especially with What If, has anyone actually sat through all the seasons and watched them? I only watched the first season because it was kind of boring.
Yeah. I watched all of season 2. It's really bad. It's worse than the first one.
I am told that if you sit somebody down and make them watch both seasons in a row, they will actively become like the Winter Soldier. They're just activated to murder. That's how.
I guess the good thing is What If the season 3 is the last season, so there's that.
No, see what of 97 or What If?
I think it's What If too.
Yeah, What If season 3 sounds like it's the last one.
Yeah. So because X-Men 97 season 3 is where they're changing stuff up.
That's what
What is they not going by comic?
Remember, there was
scenarios?
a rumor that once season 2 is done, X-Men 97, because the 2 to 3 season rule where the residuals and the payments, they're jumping to the year 2000. So it might be X-Men 2000 then, technically. So, boy,
it's really weird because especially I forget when is neighborhood for neighborhood Spider-Man supposed to come out, because I know that
they don't even know that.
They say it's this December, but I don't trust them.
Yeah, because I know it's they technically have 2 seasons done, so yeah.
But Netflix has that Micronaut show that has 52 episodes, and they're not releasing it. So just because it's
not
done,
releasing something. What?
Lesson is just because it's done doesn't mean they're going to come out.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I wanted to.
I want a golden toilet, but guess what's not happening?
I want Kevin Feige to come out with a David Zaslav mask and just be like, we canceled What If season 3. And also X-Men 97 season 3.
Well, if you said that, people probably asking, what? Season 3? I thought it only had 2.
Don't worry about it.
That sounded like a Snyder Cult dog whistle, to be honest. Feige secretly Zaslav.
I mean, have you ever seen 2 of them in the same room occupying the same space?
I mean, you can only have one of them, so I dread to think what 2 Zaslavs and 2 Feiges would be like.
Oh, yeah.
They're just splitting, just multiplying. They're both single-cell organisms.
Oh, man.
That's how Feige got the Snyder Cut Justice League script to rip off Civil War.
Oh, that makes sense. That actually makes a whole lot of sense. I believe.
He's like, look, how could I be there when I'm over here? It's clearly it's an imposter.
Man, I don't know. I don't want to be down on X-Men 97 third season, but when you get the guy that nobody's excited about,
it's like they want you to be down on it.
Yeah.
It's not to be so negative. It's it could be something really great because people with different mediums can do amazing things or not so amazing things depending on if they actually want to do it. But for me, overall, it's on the animation side, Marvel's been doing some good things, but then it's like there's some not great things that they continue to do. That's why, like, I want to hope that Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man is good and doesn't end up like What If, because What If could have been really great, but it was just bland and boring by season 2.
I mean, it was boring by season 1. Let's be honest.
Towards the
Didn't
end.
help they cut out an episode to whack in season 2, but
Yeah,
hey.
it's kind of crazy, but hey, it's how the business goes, I guess. Look, we're not even in X-Men 97 season 2, so we'll talk about season 3 when we get past season 2, which is like a year and a half away by all accounts.
Yeah.
So we got a while to go, boys. So
There's still time for them to fix this.
exactly, they can
Yeah.
course correct.
No, they can fix this by doing another Christmas episode and having Gambit come back and make fun of Jean's cooking again.
Oh, yeah.
I'd laugh if they actually just swerveballed and never brought Gambit back.
Oh,
No, they need him back unless it's Morph that does it.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Morph can always do it. Yeah.
Yeah, he can. Yes, he can. Well, I suppose we'll find out soon, everybody, so stay tuned. But let's talk a little bit more about what's been going on the DC front with Superman, as they continue to shoot out in Cleveland on an open set. So even James Gunn said, look, I don't care about the leaks. So
we saw was it John Cena on set.
Yeah.
And like also we saw Chip the Squirrel, the Green Lantern, is on set as well. Like they literally brought a squirrel on the set in a box.
I'll say, was that actually a Green Lantern or was that just something else?
It definitely seems like it's a Green Lantern with somebody released like a video of Cornsweet interacting with it, and they're definitely like gonna animate the squirrel talking to him. So
okay, cool.
Yeah. It's
because I saw that and I was like, really? is that I could see where people were getting from that, like from A to B with that one, but
I mean, the whole talking animal thing, James Gunn has proven that he's the man that can do it.
Oh,
I have no
100%,
doubt it's gonna be good.
It's like,
you know,
because if he's doing that, like, he wouldn't be out of the ordinary for James Gunn to even put in Dexter.
Yeah.
Too.
I mean, this movie is loaded, guys. Like it is like there's so much going on in it.
Yeah, like I'm like genuinely surprised. I'm believing what James said, that he wanted Superman to be the new guy on the block. So it is going to be very interesting seeing Clark interact with a lot of other superheroes that have been doing it longer than he has.
Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. I don't think obviously everyone's going to get a lot of screen time, but I don't think they need it.
I mean, yeah, but again, I'm kind of with you there. Like, there is a lot going on. But again, I trust James Gunn. If it wasn't James Gunn, somebody that's shown he can do ensembles and all that, I would have a lot more questions and worry. But when it's James Gunn, it's like, I trust it. Again, when Snyder was doing it, Snyder couldn't handle one character alone. So why would I trust that he can handle the Justice League, and he proved he can't? James Gunn has proven, okay, give me these characters, then add on like 5 more, and I can do it. So like from a perspective of just James Gunn has earned our trust. Outside of Guardians 2 for me, I trust them. So, it's...
I mean, at least Guardians 2 is half a good movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, wait, you didn't like Batman?
Oh, yeah.
No. I forget about that every time, thank you.
But he's a classic.
I forget that, like, we had a guy... oh my God, no. I don't want to talk about that movie. No, let's talk about Superman. Like,
so you can hear the brain resisting that one.
No, it was like my brain literally stop talking about Guardians 2, please. Oh man, I don't know. Like everything we're hearing about Superman looks good. There's also villain theories now. Like I've really seen the theory take off online, especially on TikTok, that it's a multiverse evil Superman who's Ultraman, and I'm like, I mean. The fact that we're already working in DCEU characters, they could pull that. I don't think it's that, but...
No, he's not going to do that. No,
exactly.
It's too big.
If they were to reveal at the end of the film, Ultraman takes his mask off and it's Henry Cavill, the world would implode. The fanboys couldn't handle it. Like, that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that it's not
Superman's
even
not evil.
Ultraman, it's like, yeah, cool. No, you can throw that out.
Yeah, but I wouldn't really like for me personally, I wouldn't want Ultraman to be the first villain. But you know, if it did happen, I wouldn't be mad at it.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't be mad at it either, but just a
Yeah.
bit much too soon, right?
Yeah.
Save that for a third movie, like bring in
Agreed. Yeah, like if you're gonna do it, earn the trust of the fans and then pull that, right? Like that's kinda
Exactly,
how you need
right.
to.
Yeah.
So, well, I suppose we're gonna know more soon. Like we keep talking about this film because there's been so many leaks. So every time we talk about it, it's small because we're talking about it frequently. But I am genuinely excited to see what James Gunn does. We're now under a year away. So
just under a year away, yeah.
Yeah.
Like what? 2 days less than a year.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're gonna get the first trailer. If I was an optimist, and I'm not, I would say attach it to Joker 2. But it's probably not happening.
Oh, no chance. No way.
Like in October, it's a little too early, I think.
Yeah. So what you do is you do it New Year's Day or something like that.
Yeah.
Like you kick off the year with it and be like, look, new year, new Superman.
You know, like
or new year, new me, and you've really run off with that crap.
You know, like the top 3 villains, like, especially like for the first movie, it'd probably either be like Metallo, Parasite, or Toyman. I'd probably maybe go towards Toyman.
I mean, we know Lex, right?
Yeah.
I assume Lex is just the main villain, but
yeah, it's like I'd like if because Clark is like just starting, so it'd either be out of those 3. So like, if you want to go out of like left field, then I'd potentially like pick Toyman to be in it.
What they should do is mix or plix it.
That'd be kind of cool.
That is 100% a James Gunn villain.
Yeah.
If anyone can pull that off in live action, it's Gunn. Easily.
He's like, yeah, I'm not really a villain. I'm just an antagonist because I want to see you fight.
And that's why it's Ultraman in there as well. He's like, hey, I got you. You can fight you now.
Yeah. Well, not just you. I got a crab version of you, toy version of you.
It's literally just like the Henry Cavill hot toy.
He's especially with like that one joke from My Adventures of Superman. It's a little like, was I just a toy? Yes.
Yeah. So, I mean, stay tuned, everybody. We'll definitely be back with more. Trust us, there's tons more Superman we're going to talk about soon. But we got to shift focus over to Marvel Studios and the X-Men as the press rounds for Deadpool and Wolverine are in full swing. And every day we're getting like 5 to 6 new statements, quotes, actors, even Kevin Feige talking. And he was asked about the X-Men and when can we expect them and more mutants? And his answer was interesting because he says, for the foreseeable future, before they confirm concrete plans, we're going to continue to get the rollout the same way we did so far. AKA, you're going to get mutants that pop up in other projects like She-Hulk and Miss Marvel. And then we're going to get to the point where we got named mutants. The way I read what he was saying and listening to him talk about it, I have a feeling that they're going to drop like, hey, look, it's Bobby, Iceman, into like a random project. And you're just like, wait, hold up. Like, kind of build it up.
Hey,
like
look at that cool guy over there.
I thought you were going to go like, I was going to go with the lame ones first. So look, there's Toad.
No, we're going to have like.
He did go with the lame one first.
Peter Parker's going to be in school, right? And he looks over, he's like, hey, what are you listening to? And he's like, oh, that new Drake album. It's cool.
You could have just gone with like Ice Ice Baby. You could have just taken that one.
No, because you got to do the Drake. Because it's got.
No, but he's with Tom Holland Spider-Man, right? So I'm listening to this really old song.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay,
and that's how they become friends.
Yes, it's cool rapper Vanilla Ice.
Do you like your drinks cold? Give me that drink, and he just like ices it.
He kept talking about ninjas and turtles for some reason.
Oh my god.
He turns the water to ice. His ice cube comes on.
Oh man.
See, who needs a what if, right? All right, just listen to this.
Just listen to our great ideas.
None of them are free, Feige. FYI.
They might be better than some of the stuff you've cooked recently, but they're not free. Oh man, like I do like the idea that we're gonna not just get straight to the X-Men and suddenly here they are, because like how they're doing it with the Fantastic Four as a multiverse franchise. Have you just told everybody, oh yeah, they existed for a while? Everybody would be like, no, they haven't, because we would have seen them, right? Like, you got to take somewhat of a different approach with the X-Men, and
because like for the Fantastic Four, it is interesting since it's like, presumably they're just going to be dimension hopping at this point.
I mean, that's guaranteed.
Yeah. Which is that you know you can have their origin and they'll be here like just there. For X-Men, it's like because we know that they're popping up, but I'm just like wondering like which ones get the nod to appear in other shows, because like as in like comics, the mutant is just a regular person with powers, so they can pop up anywhere depending on what you want them to do.
Yeah, I bet you there's one in Captain America.
Yeah. Oh, 100. I mean, they already went to Madripoor and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and that thing was, I kid you not, loaded with through-the-roof mentions of multiple X-Men and characters. Like,
it's like, I bet you if there's a Shang-Chi 2, Psylocke is going to be in that one.
100%. Yep.
Oh, should we even just talked about the Captain America thing with Silver Samurai?
Yeah.
Yeah, she could be in it too.
Yeah. Olivia Munn just walks past screen again.
Oh no, he's not.
How do you do, fellow mutants? Wait, what?
And that's how we get rid of the contracts.
Oh man, that'd kind of be hilarious. So yeah. Okay.
And then the real Psylocke comes in and is like, she just stole my name.
Oh.
She stole my body. There you go.
Oh man,
you make it accurate.
It'll be very interesting to see just how they slow, because like, let's be real, the first core MCU X-Men film is not coming out before Secret Wars, so we got at least another 4 to 5 years till the X-Men film, right?
I thought you were legitimately going to say 40 years, and I was like, yeah, it's going to be that long.
40 years might as well be on point. Like, that's also possible.
With the amount of X-Men characters there are, you got to kind of, it's going to take that long,
Yeah.
Maybe by 30, 45 we'll get it. And Joe Biden's in like his 12th term.
I mean, I could see it. It's
with
gonna
his
be a
wife,
wild.
Mrs. Stalin. Oh, there you go.
It's gonna be a brave new world we enter. See what I did there? Yeah, nothing creative at all. That's what I did. So
you watch it. They'll make AI like Forge's thing.
He generates AI photos and that's it?
Yeah. And Storm gets really pissed off because he's just like, causing global warming and taking the power out.
Love it. This is great. Great content right there.
Always has to call her to fix it. This is the 12th time. I don't want to keep doing this.
Storm, I prompted AI nudes again. Took out Texas.
Starts a geopolitical war just over using AI.
Yes.
This is great plot writing right here. Like, you see, you connect the AI with the Return of Ultron, and there you go. Ultron is evolved AI. That's how we bring our boy back.
Ultron's new scheme, right? It's how he's going to get rid of everyone.
Because Crypto also failed in the MCU. So
Yep.
I like this. This is genius.
Say Crypto is the little vacuum cleaner form in the MCU for Ultron.
What I like about this is that if this was a decade ago, Simon Kinberg and Fox would be taking notes, being like, "This is so
100%.
My God, this is Sony right now is trying to figure out how to work this into their universe."
How do we make Muerto crypto related?
It's gonna be kind of crazy to see what happens with this. I definitely like the idea of hey, maybe we'll introduce Professor X, the MCU version, and you're like, oh, okay, like cool, okay, where does this take us? And then suddenly,
I mean, that's not Giancarlo's character in Brave New World.
He gets shot in the back and then he's paralyzed, so that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then he's like, maybe being a war terrorist was terrible. Now I'm going to raise children in this private school.
Yes.
Uh,
See, it's all connected. All connected. All comes together.
Jeff Loeb somewhere right now is being like, that's my catchphrase. It's all connected.
Puts the kamikaze bandana back on.
Oh no.
I need my revenge.
Remember the report? They're like, oh yeah, Jeff Loeb puts on the bandana. He was doing karate chop noises on set. Wait, what? Oh, good time. It was a wild time back then, people.
So we've had a trip in the last 15 years. With the MCU.
Yeah. So let's go around and kind of name what named X-Men character would you like to see appear first in something?
I want armor.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, yeah, that'd be great.
Armor needs more love.
That's so. Yeah.
Also visually different. Like you don't see that sort of thing, not ever.
True. Okay, Tristan, do you have anybody you can come up with on?
If you say Kamala, I'm going to hunt you down, Tristan.
No, I'm like trying to. Yeah, I don't have any ideas right now.
There's a billion X-Men, and you can't just pick out one.
Fine. Maystorm.
Okay. Yeah.
Maystorm. Is that the new Ultimate one?
Yep.
Oh,
The new fangirl of Storm.
Huh.
They took that. I haven't read the Ultimates yet, but
she has similar powers to Storm, but she's a fangirl.
So they Miss Marveled Storm, is what you're saying?
I like
technically, yeah.
I like how both
I'm
of you mentioned characters who are on the cover of the Ultimate X-Men reboot. Because Armor and her literally share.
I mean, you haven't got to call me out like that, all right?
That's funny.
But it's funny because with a lot of things, Maystorm was just a what if cover character, and then
yeah, she was. Yeah.
Then Peach just said, "Yeah, I'm going to use her."
That's cool.
Let it be known, the fact that Armor was in the Ultimates cover is not the reason why I chose her. I've wanted that character for decades.
That's fair. Okay, if it came down to me, there's two I want. There's
Magneto and Scott.
Neither.
Oh my god, I don't believe that. That's a straight lie. He's pivoting.
Yeah.
I'm pivoting when you call me out.
Lies.
But I'll be real with you. I want Angel or Songbird. That's the two I want.
Oh, Songbird's a good one.
I have always been a fan of Songbird ever since the first comic I saw her in. And then Angel is one of my favorite X-Men. I think it was Thunderbolts, yeah. So I mean, those two characters to me, I love Angel. So if you could have him with the wings and all, I need those giant glorious wings and him to be done justice because neither of the live action X-Men films have done it right. That's
an X-Men movie getting something wrong. I'm shocked.
Another one could be Armor.
That's who I said.
Yeah. See, he's stealing your Mitch. He's
just as banking me on me being that old. I'm got Joe Biden's memory.
Yeah.
It's time for his nap now. He's gonna have to do something else. But I see you. I know your game.
Oh man.
I mean, a while. I'm trying to see if is it me? I think that's another one. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you a mutant? I think only you can answer that one.
Are you a mutie? That's a big accusation right there. Are you a mutie? Man. Oh man.
I really it'll be a sacrifice for me, but just make Cloak and Dagger mutants.
No.
Bring them back. I'll gladly take it.
There's no way they don't come back. Come on.
100%, yeah.
I think they won't.
Shut up.
Dream killer.
Put down the copium.
Just because you have no culture, come on now.
Oh man. Well, that's it for that. You guys can let us know who you would like to see. So let us know down below.
Everyone's gonna be like, I want Logan, I want Scott, I want
100%.
No, you can get Logan. Just use Jimmy.
I mean, that's what I've been wanting for ages. Yeah.
It's not the same. Yeah, it is.
Or X-23, give us her as well. Come on.
Oh, please. Even though James Gunn has just completely ripped off one of the X-23 costumes for Hawkgirl.
Yeah, he has. Yeah.
The all new, all different X-Men.
And even used the Marvel lines, so now Marvel can't do it.
So I see you, Gunn, you swine.
God, I see what you're doing. So there we go.
Yeah, bring
everybody.
back Daphne Keane and give her a suit.
Agreed. Bring her back. Give us the suit and
Shady Star Wars no more. Goddamn.
Yeah. Well, with that in mind, let's shift over to talk a little bit more about the recent mutants that are coming to the MCU now. Because Deadpool and Wolverine is right around the corner. There's been 35-minute screenings happening in other territories, and we've gotten some info. But the recent confirmation by multiple insiders and scoopers now have stated that all the claims they made about the big shocking post-credit scene are in fact not true, and it's a throwaway gag scene. That's what we're getting as a post-credit scene.
So scoopers have said that the post-credit scene that they scooped is wrong.
Yes.
Cool. Got you.
So
wait, what now?
So originally, apparently, what they were saying was the post-credit scene is so huge that nobody wanted to spoil it, but everybody knew it. And then,
so the same as every Marvel movie since
pretty much, yeah.
Age of Ultron.
So
yep.
So the scoopers are saying a whole bunch of nothing.
Yeah.
Well, that's what. And now,
it's shocking, right?
Because it's confusing me with like double negatives. So like, what now?
But on top of that, what we are hearing is that the film itself is pretty much like a giant Easter egg love letter. You might as well try to scoop this, but people aren't going to believe you. There's so many cameos and shocking things. So in one way, look, I don't need a post-credit scene of a film to be a tie into the next one, because that's the only thing anybody talks about when it comes to a new film. They don't even want to talk about the film. They just want to talk
everyone
about
complained about it after a while anyway. So
exactly. Like
it's like at this point, for me anyway, it's either gonna be a tie-in to the next film, or it's just gonna be a gag with like Deadpool and Wolverine talking to the audience saying, "Why are you guys still here?"
Like who was the one influencer who based his entire Black Panther Wakanda Forever is bad because the Doctor Doom post-credit scene was a lie? I was like, are you serious? You're this dumb. Like,
if that actually happened, like they just went and go see the movie just for Doctor Doom.
That was their whole thing. They sit there, they're recording their reaction, and it doesn't happen. Like, this movie was terrible. It's like, I hate how we're at this point now. It's just brain rot has set in. Come on.
It's already been set. It's like sprouting flowers and stuff at this point.
I was gonna say it's so old it's got moss in it now. Like.
I'm gonna predict the post-credit scene for Deadpool and Wolverine, and hear me out. It's gonna be a castle, and a figure walks in with a cloak and a dark voice that just seems like it's like hollow coming through an iron mask. And he says, "So you were waiting for me." He takes the cloak off, and it's Deadpool going, "Gotcha!" And then it cuts to the black screen.
I'll say I was gonna go like it's Deadpool coming out the shower.
Wait, did they do that in Deadpool 2?
No, Deadpool 2's credit was him going around killing all the Green Lanterns or Ryan Reynolds.
I remember him. No, because they did the like Ferris Bueller's Day Out, right? Where he like peeks out. Yeah. I thought that was Deadpool 1 or 2.
I've seen that movie once.
Yeah. No, remember we watched it twice because we watched it for the audio commentary, and we were just disappointed the entire time.
We did, yeah. To be fair, we haven't done one of those in years anyway. So.
Yeah, and Deadpool 2 maybe did me in, so I don't know. At least we got Blade 2 out of the way in time, so...
That's true.
I don't even remember Deadpool 2. All I know is that bad CG.
Yeah. Yo,
I mean, that's Deadpool 1 and 2.
That's true. What if the post-credit scene of Deadpool and Wolverine is Kevin Feige walks on screen and goes, "Here's your new Blade. It's Wesley Snipes because we can't get it right." We're making those films canon, but not Blade 3.
The post-credit scenes should be the pair of them in a TVA uniform, taking out all the Fox timelines.
Oh, that would be funny.
Then, they get Loki, and it's like Hiddleston as well.
I'm cool with that. I'd be cool with it.
And it's like, oh, Kang, hi.
Yeah.
If Kang was going to be in any movie, it was going to be this one, but
well, things change.
Yeah, maybe they got a new actor. They still kept the scene. Who knows?
Oh man, I mean, look, I don't care if the post-credit scene is going to be disappointing because I haven't built up my entire expectation on it being a mind-blowing, revolutionary thing. So if you're just going into this expecting we gotta tease the next thing, I hope we don't get it so you're disappointed, because let's get past the post-credit scene makes the film. You know?
Yeah. Well, so let's get past the whole soups culture. Like, we don't need to be that reactionary to everything.
Yeah.
If that's your only thing, you're not a fan of it. You just like
they're a fan. They're a fan of being right.
Pretty much, yeah.
So
it's like people just like being part of something. That's all you're really in it for.
Yeah. So like, I was just thinking, let's say this entire film has all these great cameos, and then we get to the post-credit scene and it's nothing. Still, it sounds like that we're getting a finite ending to the film. Like, this film is 100% ending in a satisfactory way. And from what reports have said from the early 35 to 40 minutes screened, everybody's saying that this might be the best thing since Endgame. But of course, they say that about everything. So
I was going to say, it's been literally every movie since Endgame.
This is putting MCU back on the path. Everybody's forgot how much they love No Way Home, I guess. So
yeah. I mean, that came out on home video for a week, and you know that's the time when people got to hate everything, right?
That's true. That's true.
It hits streaming, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, this movie's bad." Why is it bad? Because you can't hear people's reactions, and actors dare to stop talking for half a second, and it must be because they're waiting for the audience to clap.
It's annoying. Annoying to say the least would be an understatement, but
it's like Andrew Garfield's entire acting shtick is long pauses in his dialogue. He's not waiting for an audience reaction.
Yeah. So, I guess that's kind of going to bring us to close this up in regards to this discussion. Again, don't go into this film just banking on the post-credit scene being a tie-in to Secret Wars, because that's what we were told for 3 years.
It probably will.
Yeah.
Let's be honest here. It's more than likely going to tie into Secret Wars in some way, shape, or form.
Right.
But just because they might make a funny out of it, don't mean it's bad.
Exactly. So,
fun fact, you're watching a comedy movie. It's Deadpool.
You don't understand. It has to be serious because it's a serious event that's happening.
Oh yeah, because Deadpool.
Yeah, exactly. So, I suppose we're gonna know soon enough. The film hits in like 2 weeks as of this recording, so it's literally around the corner. So, we'll definitely be doing a giant blowout and discussion about it. So stay tuned.
Deadpool's going to be the first new movie I see this year.
Wow, man, that's wild.
I've not been to see anything.
This year, I've gone more than the last 4. Like, right before the pandemic, I was going all the time, and then, But this year, I'm trying to like see everything because, again, like local theaters now near me are running like, hey, Mondays and Thursdays, there's tickets for like $4. I'm like, at this point, they're paying me to see the movie, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I can understand, because around here, it's usually, especially with the local theaters, it's like, hey, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, there's animation night, or there's, anime night for movies and stuff. And it's very interesting. I mean, if I had the time, I would go, but it's just, I haven't been in a while compared to a lot of other things.
If any theater near me did that, I'd 100% go. But the fact that it's the same crap and it's like 30 quid a ticket,
because like the only other thing I've seen now is like the locals and the chains are on all the delivery apps saying if you want their popcorns and stuff to get that movie experience at home, you can buy from them.
That's actually a really good idea.
Well, there we go, everybody. So that's officially brought us to the end of the show. As always, thank you for joining us. If you are a member at both tiers, you guys got 2 topics per tier coming up. So check it out, because we got essentially another podcast worth of content we're going to be talking about. So hopefully we see you there. And until next time, everybody, take care and have a good weekend.
Pose.